This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for August 29th, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 0.41 points or 0.1% and closed at 405.81. Total trade volume was up with 134,494 shares changing hands at a total value of 801 million real or over $200,000. On the main board, 3 stocks were up. Leading the market today was Grand Twins International, up 0.56% or 40 real to 7,160 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, up 0.32% or 20 real to 6,240 real per share. Akleda Bank was also up 20 real to 6,780 real per share. On the downside, Pestec Cambodia was the biggest loser of the day, dropping 0.38% or 10 real to 2,600 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, dropping 0.15% or 20 real to 13,640 real per share. Meanwhile, 4 stocks remained flat, including Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ, Scenic Autonomous Port, MJQ Education, and CAM GSM. Over on the growth board, DVD Engineering was up 0.49% or 10 real to 2,040 real per share, while JS Land remained flat at 2,780 real per share. Grand Twins International recorded the highest trade volume of the day through a combination of auction trading and negotiated trading. While through auction trading, the company only saw a total of 4,261 shares changing hands, via the negotiated trading method, Grand Twins International recorded one transaction worth a total trade value of 584.8 million real or over $146,000, estimated to account for 86,000 shares when subtracting the rest of the board from the total trade volume. Akleda Bank recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 17,120 shares changing hands at a total value of 115.9 million real or over $28,000, approximately 13% of Friday's total trade volume. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD was stable at 4,008 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was down from our last report to 97.93. Looking at global commodities, oil prices fell on Friday but were set for a weekly gain, tugged between uncertainty about Russian supply and expectations of lower demand as the summer driving season in the United States, the world's biggest fuel consumer, nears its close. Brent crude futures for October delivery, which will expire on Friday, fell 36 cents or 0.5% at $68.26, while the more active contract for November slid 29 cents or 0.4% to $67.69. West Texas Intermediate crude futures were down 28 cents or 0.4% at $64.32. Brent is set for a weekly gain of 0.8%, while West Texas Intermediate is set to climb by 1%. Gold prices edged lower but were set for a monthly gain ahead of U.S. inflation data that will provide more cues on the U.S. Federal Reserve's rate cut trajectory. Spot gold was down 0.1% at $3,414.07 per ounce. Bullion has gained 3.6% in August and hit $3,423.16 on Thursday, its highest level since July 23rd. U.S. gold futures for December delivery eased 0.1% to $3,471.70. U.S. stocks retreated as traders cut risk ahead of Friday's U.S. inflation data that may test expectations on how quickly the Federal Reserve can reduce interest rates. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures for the S&P 500 fell 0.3% after the benchmark reached a fresh record high. Nasdaq 100 contracts dropped 0.4%, and futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.3%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for August 29th. Have a great weekend.